welcome to episode number 25 of our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky playthrough. Episode 25, man. We're really rocketing through this now that we've properly set up our schedule again. Yeah, in the last episode, if you missed it, please go and check it out because there was a hell of a lot of plot. A lot of plot. It was a long episode to make up for some of the shorter episodes and to make up for the fact that I kept dying. We had a lot of issues. We had a lot of issues with that, with the plot of that, with the playthrough of that. But we managed to make it through, and at the end, we got to see Dusknoir again, and the Sableye, and they all surrounded us, and Celebi basically kind of like sacrificed herself almost to let us escape. Dialga was there as well, ready to murder us. And we managed to escape back to the past. So, in this episode, we're going to be seeing what happens now that we're in the past again. What we can change coming through this. So, if you're excited for this episode of Explorers of Sky, please do leave a like down below, comment and subscribe. I do appreciate all of your interaction. You know that I do. And, yeah, we're gonna start off here. Oh, we've got a little Celebi icon as well there. Got a little Celebi icon. Chapter 16, A New Dawn. Well, I'm not a big fan of Dawn, if I'm being honest. She's got a little mini skirt, and I don't appreciate it. Don't appreciate it. Just put your legs somewhere else. This is... What? Leon, where? Huh? Isn't this... where I met you, Leon? It's like that beach. So that means... could it be? No, it is. Where? In the past. Made it back to our world. Are we in the past or are we now in the present? These are the real questions that you have to ask. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. These are the real questions that you have to ask. Yes! We made it, Leon. Ah. Hey, Grovyle. Look, we made it home. Back to our world. So we did it. We made it through. Back to this world? Yes. This is where I met Leon. Let's see. I think it was right here. This is where I found Leon out cold. So that's what happened. That trip through time sent me to the Eastern Forest. And Leon and I both reached your world far away from each other. Oh, that's right. There's a lot I don't understand, like the whole concept of time travel. Like, you've just traveled through time twice, but you don't understand it. It seems a bit... you know, you probably shouldn't mess with things that you don't understand. Will you please explain it to us? I'm not sure that I'm in a good enough state of mind. Yeah, thank you, Trevor. This isn't really the right place to talk, so... let's go to the Wigglytuff Guild and talk there. Before we went to the future, we trained there and... room there, so it'd be the perfect place. Okay, let's go to Wigglytuff's Guild. Have you forgotten that Grovyle is a wanted criminal? Hold on. Will I be well received if I go to the guild? After all, I'm a wanted outlaw in this world. If I went to your guild, wouldn't everyone be shocked? Do you think they'd try to capture me? Ugh, come to think of it, you're right. What to do? Oh, I know. There's a good place. Will it involve going through Treasure Town? Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem if we lie low and sneak through. Lead the way. Okay, it's this way. Where's he taking? There's a message from the Exploration Team Federation. Okay. Okay, special episode. Not bothered. Don't want to do the special episodes. I'm not bothered about that. I don't need to save my adventure. No. We've only just started. Look at this for a shark's head. Oh, it's right on the edge of the cliff. Isn't there normally, like, a Pokemon stood at the edge of this cliff? Like, isn't it really dangerous to... This cliff is known as Sharpedo Bluff. Sharpedo Bluff? Yes. I think the name comes from the fact that the cliff itself is shaped like a Pokemon named Sharpedo. As far as I can tell, nothing seems out of the ordinary. It's down here. I lived here before I could join the guild. Go ahead, go in. Okay. Secret hideouts galore. Wow, what a place to live. Man, that'd fetch a pretty penny on Homes Under the Hammer.
I see. This is a hollow chamber in the face of the cliff. Huh. Glad no one's wrecked this place. That's proof of how little notice this place attracts. Maybe better if we stay here for the time being. Agreed.
Okay, so it's night time. Looks like we're going to have to probably go through all the concepts of time travel. So, bottoms up.
But Leon, I never expected you to be the very same Leon. Groval, can you tell us more about that? Yes, Leon and I, we were jointly investigating the planet's paralysis. A Pokemon and a human, paired together? Yeah. And Leon had, or has, a special ability like no other. We relied on that special ability to investigate the planet's paralysis. It played a vital part. By special ability, you mean the Dimensional Scream, don't you? Exactly. But the Dimensional Scream has a drawback. The Dimensional Scream requires the presence of a trusty Pokemon partner. Without that partner, the ability can't be triggered. A trusted partner? That's why we work together. The Dimensional Scream was set off by the triggers tied to the place where the time gears are hidden. We need to find out where the time gears were in the past. We needed the Dimensional Scream to accomplish that. Oh, wait a second. You said there has to be a trusted partner nearby for the Dimensional Scream to work. But the Dimensional Scream was being triggered not long after we met. Your point? Doesn't that show how much you two trusted each other from the start? Ugh. Oh, when you put it like that, it's a little embarrassing. In addition, Leon developed amnesia. Upon meeting you, Trevor, your partner had someone to turn to. Perhaps Leon grew to trust you very quickly because of that. Oh, there's another thing I don't understand. Is the Dimensional Scream triggered in response to only time gears? Right. The opposite is also true. The Dimensional Scream is not triggered in places that aren't connected to the time gears.
I don't feel that needed clarifying. Thanks, Mystery Dungeon.
Really? It's not how I remember it. Listen, Leon, do you remember that time it went off near Drowsy? And during our first exploration? There were other times, too. We went to places that seemed to have nothing to do with time gears. But even in places like that, the Dimensional Scream was triggered sometimes, wasn't it? You sure? That never happened in the future. The Dimensional Scream was never triggered by places that had no time-to-time gears whatsoever. Well, if that's true, I don't know why I'd word differently here. Perhaps it's just something different in this world. Perhaps it's the nature of the Dimensional Scream is altered in the past.
So in the future, the Dimensional Scream doesn't work in places that have no connection to time gears. If you hadn't got that. Oh, that explains it. Maybe that's why that time, when we were in the future... Yeah. Yeah. We don't need to go through that. We don't need to go through that. We know it doesn't work. Maybe I couldn't envision anything that time we were in the future, because we were in a place that wasn't timed to any time gears. Maybe that's why my Dimensional Scream failed to work. Maybe Groval is right about the future and the past being different. Or different enough to make my Dimensional Scream ability work differently.
Anyway, like I was saying, we were investigating the planet's paralysis. We used the Dimensional Scream ability to identify the locations of the time gears in your world while we were in the future.
That's it. Here. A time gear is here. I see. Place the drought stone in Groudon's heart. That lifts the fog. Very well done. Good job, partner.
After identifying the locations where the time gears would be in the past, we took the passage of time. That brought us from our world into your world to this in your future to this world. However,
whoa, 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 whoa. Are you okay? No, don't let go. Just a little longer. Come on, hang on. No, I can't. Hold on. Oh, no. Oh, it's terrible.
we encountered turbulence while we were traveling through time. Thus, Leon and I became separated. For some reason, Leon got amnesia and was turned into a Pokemon. I can only guess that it had something to do with our accident while traveling in time.
I came from the future. Not just that, I came with a mission of preventing the planet's paralysis. Don't know, it seems so outlandish. It doesn't feel real somehow.
So, Leon, you may not remember any of this, but you were my closest friend. I worried about you when we were separated. I'm so glad to see you're safe. Your appearance may have changed. Though you've lost your memory, you're still you.
None of this alters the fact that you remain my friend.
Oh, Leon, glad to see you again.
Feel like I'm spying in on a strange moment right there.
Now we have to decide on our course of action. Like I told you before, I'm gonna collect the time gears again. What are you gonna do?
Still a little worried about how time stops in the region when its time gear is removed.
But you're sure it will only be temporary? That's right. Soon as the time gears are set in place at Temporal Tower, they will be restored to its normal state everywhere. Well then, we'll go too. We'll go with you, Grovyle. Taking a time gear will badly affect the Pokemon that live in that area, but we have to prevent the planet's paralysis. Okay then, we'll go together. But the hour is late. We're also exhausted from the running we've done. We should rest up tonight. We'll leave in the morning.
To be fair, we've got time. Hey up. Hey up, Trevor's disappeared.
Huh? Trevor isn't here. Maybe outside? What's the matter? Can't sleep? Yeah, just thinking. Thinking about Dusknoir. No, that's not it. Sure, finding out we were being deceived came as a real shock, but hearing your story earlier, Grovyle, really drove it home to me. What Dusknoir said in the future was really true. It made me realize that Leon really did come from the future. I was mulling over things like that. Hey, look, Grovyle. Sunlight. It's sunrise.
Lovely. Beautiful. Look at it. It's absolutely stunning.
It's pretty, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe it's because we were in the future for so long, but I didn't think that the sunrise could ever feel so renewing. The sun rises, then it sets. We take that for granted. It's only natural. But things we take for granted, they're really the most essential things, and they're precious. All I'd ever known is the future's world of darkness. Upon coming to this world and seeing the sun for the first time, it was staggering. Seeing it strengthened my resolve to turn history away from a future of darkness. There's one thing I wanted to ask of you, Trevor. It's about that time in the future when we were confronted by Dialga. Frankly, we were in a no-win situation. There was no hope.
Yes, we don't need to go through all this. He can't, yeah, he's not gonna give up.
When all seemed lost, you refused to give up. Even I'd given up. What compelled you? How did you manage to stay so strong? Well, I wonder too. I really don't know. Or maybe it's because Leon stood by me. Leon? Take a look at this.
Take a look at my rock.
This, what could it be? There's an odd pattern inscribed on it. Never seen anything like it. This pattern is new to me. This is my relic fragment. It's my personal treasure. I have this dream of one day solving the mystery behind this fragment. I was such a coward. Couldn't work up the courage to go to the guild and apply as an apprentice. It was then that I met Leon. Leon.
Yeah, okay, we've seen that one before.
Yes, Leon was always there to cheer me up. And it all gave me courage. With Leon, I felt like I could overcome any challenge. That's how I came to feel over time. Maybe that's why I was able to keep going without giving up. Alright, I think I understand what you're saying. Yes, Leon has a special quality that makes others feel that way.
I feel so proud.
Same way that I care for Leon as a friend. You, Trevor, also feel that same way about Leon. Leon is lucky to be blessed with a friend like you. Well, it's morning. We should be leaving soon. Yeah.
Yeah, pick up your rock. Pick up your relic fragment.
Alright. It's agreed that we will collect all of the time gears. First, we have to decide which time gear we should target. Let's check the Wonder Map.
Wonder Map.
From here, the underground lake would be the closest, I guess. How about Tree Shout Forest? That was where I got my first time gear the last time. Where's that? Here.
Wow, it's way over the other end of the map.
It's a little far from here, but there's no one like Yuxi guarding that time gear. Oh, great. If we were to fight someone over a time gear, that would attract attention. There won't be a concern here, right? Exactly. That's it then. That's where we're going. Onward to Tree Shroud Forest.
Okay. My question is, can Groval please join my team so I can actually command him?
This is it. This is the entrance to Tree Shroud Forest. Oh. Where is it, Groval? The atmosphere somehow feels different than last time. No, I must be imagining it. We'll go in when you're ready.
Yeah, can we? Well, he's not gonna join us. He's not actually gonna join us. Okay, let's head in.
Okay, we're good to go. Let's set off.
Tree Shroud Forest, first floor. We've got ore and berries galore, which is nice. Don't. Oh, it's okay. It's not too bad. We can. No, we can't. I hate this. So do you reckon those charims have both got chlorophyll? By any chance? That was what all that smoke and mirrors was all about. Okay, we'll take that. Tree Shroud Forest, second floor. Hopefully it's not too long a... Oh god, there's a Houndoom there. Okay, so we've got Houndooms, we've got Charims, which aren't too difficult. They're fine. Don't mind coming across those. Kadabras. I mean, potentially a lot of damage in a Kadabra, but not too bad. I'll be honest, this music sounds like Final Fantasy. I hope you can hear the music properly, like, because it really does just sound like Final Fantasy to me. It's proper ripped off. Oh, there we are. Okay, into the 5th floor. Oh, it didn't even occur to me that I'd touched that Kadabra and woke it up. Kadabras give no experience. 200 and something is rubbish for this part of the game. Really bad. Oh, well, I thought that I was about to. Yeah, 211 is really bad experience for this part of the game. I've been getting 600 from some mons. Now they're giving us 211. And they seem to be like the common, I guess the common encounter you'd call it, but... Charim's 325, but you'd expect that from a Charim, they're not... Hang on, no, Charim is the evolved form, isn't it? Maybe you wouldn't expect it. Don't use Trace on me. Nothing from that route either. It's disappointing. And a little worrying, because if there is some sort of boss at the end of this, which from the comment of the atmosphere feels different, you kind of imagine that there might be. Picked up the TM for Steel Wing. Violent Seed. Oh, it changed. That's it. It changed. Okay. Oh, nice. Trevor grows a level. That's always good. Just whirlpool this fool now. Or waterpool, so I don't mind. Yeah, can't bother. You don't get enough experience for me to go chasing down sleeping cadabras. Oh, that Kecleon's got a shop. I don't want to. Don't want to anger the Kecleons. Oh yeah, that doesn't work. Oh, cool. Thanks, Groval. Actually did something useful. Okay, so Groval just follows me. He doesn't try and go for other moves. Or the Pokemon, even. Calm mind. Scare me. Okay, floor 10. So far, we've had no issues. Touch wood. Somebody touch wood for me. I can't, I'm playing. How much? Oh, 62 health at the moment. We do have a Reviver Seed. Kill it. Go for that. There you go. Get out of there. Get out of there. He took our jabs. What are you, royal gummy? Find the stairs before Trevor gets into more trouble. Thank you. I could take on Vespiquens all day. Do we have another? I didn't use that Oran Berry. Trevor, eat. Eat and be free. So Vespiquens are probably... Oh, Ninetales. Vespiquens are probably the scariest thing we've encountered so far. Although, this Ninetales is pretty scary. Can't do anything because of confusion, and I'm stuck here. I've just hit Trevor! Come on! I should just heal from confusion at some point. There we go. And I can't use Thunderfang. Run out. Come on, kill it. Jesus Christ. Heal up a bit. Oh, I'm glad he missed that whirlpool on me. That would have been all unnecessary. "13th floor. This isn't a bad place to just sit and heal. Getting hungry. Getting hungry. We just found an apple." Okay. Just in time for this Vespiquen to turn up and start ruining my day. I'm toxic. Oh, it stops me from... This is concerning, actually. Thank you. Patch a scarf. Hang on. Can that... It doesn't heal me. Okay. I've got a Petra berry. Have I got a Petra berry? You're kidding me. How, mate? How? I escaped from the monster house. Oh, I didn't know how I was getting out of that. I thought I was done for then. And bear in mind, we're already, what? Nearly 30 minutes into this episode. I thought, oh, well, that's messed that up. I really want to avoid any other monster houses there. It's not a monster house, it's still terrifying. So let's set Spark. Spark's going to do the most damage here. Kill the lion tails. Probably, even Alakazams don't give that much experience. I was about to say, it probably explains why Kadabra gives so little experience. The fact that there's Alakazams in here as well. I can honestly say, in all my playthroughs of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I've never used one of those orbs. I've also never used one of those pure seeds. And now, I'm not sure I ever want to use another pure seed, because if it leads you straight into a monster house like that, it's scary. That does so much damage. I've got a... about to say, I've got an Oran Berry somewhere. I'm gonna need more if I want to... How about I use a pure seed here and... So it doesn't automatically give you a monster house. That was terrifying. Nice paralysis there. Another pure seed. Why not? Why not skip our way through it? 18th floor. The more we skip through it, the less chance of getting a monster house. And why did that have to recover from paralysis before me? Come on. Come on, Trevor. No! Okay, reflect. Okay. Whew. A little bit worried. When you're 18 floors into a dungeon, you just think, my gosh, please don't die. That's nice. Thank you, Groval. Doing something useful. What happens to these then? Scope lens. Gold ribbon. And defense scarf. Tempted. And again, when are you actually bothered about critical hits in this game? Not all that often. Floor 20. Okay, deep tree shroud forest.
Ah! What is this?
Doesn't look good. Time's already stopped.
Time is at a standstill here. But didn't they? Just before we were dragged off to the future with you, Groval.
We see Mesprit as elf and trust you with the rest. I can't remember all them. We got the time gears back. We'll make sure they return to their rightful places. The task is yours.
Didn't Uxie and his friends make a promise? That they would return the time gears to their rightful places? But time remains stopped here. That could mean time gears may not have been returned to their rightful places yet. We'll see about that. The forest time gear was over there, here. But what's this? It's a time gear. There's no mistaking it. But time here seems to have stopped. No wind is blowing. See, those leaves are fixed in place. Time is stopped here. But the time gear has been returned to its rightful place. Why is this happening?
Groval took the time gear.
Hey, what are you doing? Time is already stopped here. Won't make any difference if I take the time gear now. There's also something that's more worrying. More worrying? Forget it. Let's leave. Also, Trevor, something I'd like you to do. What is it? Before you go back to the Sharpedo Bluff, I'd like you to gather some information in Treasure Town. In Treasure Town? Yes, that's what I want you to find out. Learn everything you can about what's happening in the world right now. Okay, I'll go find out. Everyone thinks that you've gone to the future. Therefore, Yes, I understand. If they found out I'm back, there would be an uproar. I have to keep low and get some news. I'm counting on you. I'm back. Got some news like you wanted. What's the word? The word is, not very good. After we went to the future, Yuxi and his friends returned the time gears to their rightful places. Everyone was happy because they thought time would return to normal. But the time remains stopped in those places. Even worse, it's spreading. Time is stopping in more places. Yeah, is that true? Yes. Everyone's upset and concerned because no one can figure out what the problem is. Grovile, do you know what this means? If time is stopped in a spreading area, it can only mean one thing. Temporal Tower is starting to collapse. Temporal Tower is collapsing? Correct. Temporal Tower gives structure to time, so if it's starting to collapse, time itself will collapse in ever-widening areas. This is bad. The problem's accelerating. The planet's paralysis is coming on fast. What? But we have to hurry. That's right. If we don't hurry, the planet will become fully paralyzed. There's only one way to stop the destruction of time now. We need to gather the time gears. Then the time gears must be put in the place in Temporal Tower where Dialga lives. There's a problem. Temporal Tower is located in a place called the Hidden Land. As the name suggests, no one knows where the Hidden Land is. But there isn't any time. That's right. So I think we need to split up for now. I'll go collect the time gears. In the meantime, I want you two to search for the Hidden Land. Understood. Is that okay, Leon? Okay, you're in charge. The Hidden Land was supposedly somewhere in this world. Unfortunately, there's no clues to where exactly it is. Considering as no one's discovered it yet, we should probably assume that it's quite far away. We must even consider crossing the sea. Discover the means to do so. Oh, cross the sea. Sorry, I don't have the knowledge of how to do that. I'm counting on you. I'll be off to gather the time gears. Good luck.
Well, we got a water type, so why don't we just surf?
Now, we should go searching too. Let's find the Hidden Land. So, where should we begin looking? For the time being, why don't we consider how we can cross the sea?
Well, how do we cross the sea?
Well, we just happen to be here at the beach, so,
yeah, this is hopeless.
A way of crossing the sea. I'm not coming up with anything. I agree to search for the Hidden Land, but maybe you suppose we should start looking. There's no time. Ugh.
We've got too little information to go on. We have no time to waste. We have to locate the Hidden Land as soon as possible. We have to find Temporal Tower and put the time gears inside it. If we fail to do that, our planet will become paralyzed. We have to stop that whatever it takes. To do that, well, we have no choice. We need everyone's help. That's it. I'll tell Trevor.
What? You want to go to Wigglytuff's guild? Why? We disappeared in front of everyone, remember? Oh, yes. I think everyone will be really worried about us. I miss everyone too, but everything we saw in the future, everything about Grovile, and about Dust Noir, even about your past, Leon, if we tell it all at the guild, how can they believe us? What do you think, Leon? Do you think everyone at the guild will believe us?
They'll believe.
You think they'll believe us? Well, you say that, Leon, but is there a chance they'll believe us? After all, everyone in this world is convinced that Grovile's the villain. They think that Dust Noir is a really good Pokemon, don't they? Everyone especially thinks highly of Dust Noir. I saw the future, but still don't want to believe the truth about Dust Noir. Even if we were to tell everyone the truth, I wonder if they'll be able to accept it.
It's true. What Trevor's saying is true. Maybe no one will believe us if we tell them the truth. But...
What? We should tell them anyway? Why? They might not believe us, right? Or should we tell them... But should we tell them anyway? Why? Why do you think so, Leon?
We need everyone's help.
Everyone's help? I understand. We can't find the Hidden Land on our own. We do need everyone's help. If we don't get their help, we run out of time to prevent the planet's paralysis. Leon, okay, you're right. Let's go home to Wigglytuff's guild. Let's go back to the guild and tell everyone the truth. I'm sure everyone will be shocked, but I'm certain they'll understand. Let's go home, Leon. Back to Wigglytuff's guild.
Alright. Would you like to save your adventure? No, I would not, but I do wish to end this episode off because we have gone way over the time again, thanks to all of that plot. But we have got through that plot. We're going to have a lot more plot, I'm sure, coming up. But we know essentially what's going on. We're coming to the conclusion of this game now. So if you're looking forward to seeing the end of Explorers of Sky like I am, please do subscribe down below so you don't miss an episode. And yeah, like and comment. And yeah, I appreciate everything that you do for me. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope to see you next time. Stay brave, guys.
I will not sit in silence. I will not be denied. I was not born to follow. I was not born to die. I will pick up the pieces.